Okay, I know a lot of us were hoping to get together with partners, but to train outside, but we've had some crazy weather here. I think some people have even had some damage from hail. So anyway, but the cool thing is that we're recording this. So when we do get together to do more partner work, we can run this video again and run it like a class with partners. It's like Sensei Roberto will be with us all the time and his students.
That's scary.
Thank you, Sensei Roberto, for taking the time to do this for us today. And also the students that are helping you. I recognize a few faces there from Okinawa and from NTS, etc.
You can see it. So
yes,
we had Denise, Daniel, Zach, Yelena. You gotta come here. Okay. Alvaro, Matt, Camila, and Irina.
Wow, you have more students there than we have, I think, taking part. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you all for helping us out today.
Yeah.
So I just want to do a little bit of an introduction. I know I did send a bit of a bio to everybody. But as you know, in his bio, Sensei Roberto has been training since 1969 in Shotokan, Kung Fu, Judo, Shorinkan, and then started with ES Sensei in 1979 and is currently an 8th Dan with ES Sensei. Overseas, he's taught karate to US Embassy personnel, to US Marines, foreign security operations, and of course, people like us. So thank you so much for supporting us today. Everybody keep open ears, open motion. And of course, if you have good relevant questions, I'm sure Sensei would be open to answering them.
Yeah, definitely do it.
Is there anything you'd like to say, Sensei Roberto, before we start?
Gambate.
Okay. Okay, let's do a bow in. And I'll just let you take it after the bow.
All right.
Let's get.
Good. Welcome. Let's see. I'm going to stand here, and you guys come over here. That way I can call you up. All right. First thing we're going to do is Kihon Kata 1. You all know Kihon Kata 1, right? So, yeah.
I'll make sure you're in this camera. Doing my job.
All right. When you're punching, you pull your hand back. Okay. When I started, long before most of you except Roy and Klaus were even born, we were told you pull your hand back because your punch goes faster. Okay. And I did that for 10 or 15 years thinking that was the case. But it's not the case. Your arms are not on a pulley. Okay, you can hold both hands out. Hold both your hands out in front of you. Go ahead, hold them up. Okay, hold them out there. Good. Pull one hand back. Your other hand, your other arm didn't move. Put it back out again. Pull this back. Oh, it didn't move. Come back. Obviously, when you're doing hikite, something is happening. Because you're not pulling this back to make your punch go out faster. Gee, what could you be doing? Daniel wants to show you. Okay? So Daniel, some of you guys think Daniel's a nice guy. You don't know he was a bully and he picked on people all the time. Okay? So he's going to come grab me on the shoulder and pick on me. Oh my goodness. Kihon Kata 1. Step forward, grab, punch. Oh, look what happens when I grab. Okay? Punch. Stepping forward, I'm not grabbing. Punch, punch, punch. Now, he hasn't pulled his arm back because he's still trying to grab. I'm going to step back and block, block, and block. Okay? My hikite is trapping his arm. Sensei always says, don't grab. Don't grab. Because as soon as you grab, as soon as he grabs my hand, and I do this, he's going to grab tighter. He won't let go. He's about ready to fall, I think. Go ahead, block, Daniel. Okay. So your hikite, you always have something in it. That's why you're pulling your hand back. Should change what you're thinking about its applications. Let's do Kihon Kata 1. Here, Daniel. You're here. Zach, come up here so you're in the camera. They don't want to see me. Kihon Kata 1. Everybody knows this. Yoi. H. Ni. San. Chi. Now when you're punching, imagine you're pulling somebody into your punch. Okay? There's a reason for that. Newton's second law. We can discuss that later. H. Ni. San. Chi. Going back. Ichi. Now you can be blocking a punch, breaking, or throwing. Up to you. Your choice. Ni. San. Chi. Back. Good. So you all know Kihon Kata 1. The applications are going to be a little bit different, I think. It's important after you've stepped forward and punched, when you step back, you make sure your back foot is in position. Okay? Don't step back and then swing it into position. Step back, back foot is in position. This is something Sensei Iha and Kip tried to teach me. It's about 1990. And I only recently, God, 2 decades plus, had figured out what the hell they were saying. And it took practicing on asphalt to figure that out. So you're always putting your base foot where your weight's going, back in position first. If you're just blocking a punch, it doesn't matter. But I need somebody about my size. Here. if he grabs hold of me, grab that one, okay? And I do step back, Kihon Kata 1. I can grab or not. Look, as soon as I move my hand, he grabs tighter, okay? Mentally, we don't want anybody to get away. If we're grabbing, we're gonna hold on. Oh, I'm doing. If I leave my hand like this, go ahead, grab. Then it can slide off. But if I make a fist, then I've got him. So I can come back here. Sorry. if something hurts, say something, all right? Okay. I can come back here, hit him up in the jaw. Okay, cool. That's nice. Okay. How's the throw work? Yeah. Okay. Couple ways. I just pull back. I can do this and go here. Okay. That's kind of cheap. Yeah, I come back here, I pop them up, and then bring them down. Or my favorite, he's getting tired. I come back, hit him here. Oh. Okay. All right. That's Kihon Kata 1. All right. What? Now, Sensei's been showing us since at least 2000, maybe before. This block is just straight up. It's not this. It's straight up. If I do this, Zach, come. You're gonna. I want you to do Kihon Kata, this swing on Kihon Kata 4. Big swing, all right? Go ahead, dude. Yeah, ooh, good, okay, do it again. Okay.
Sorry, can I interrupt for just a second?
Yeah.
There's somebody that just came in with the name Boyd. Does anybody know who that is? B-O-Y-D?
No.
Yes, sorry, I was having troubles, and I accidentally joined on 2 things. I think I fixed it.
Who is that?
Liam.
Liam. Okay.
Got it.
Can you show yourself or?
He's in the other.
I can try, but I'm still having some difficulties.
A rocking set of Sensei.
It's one of my students for
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. We had somebody one time try to come in and we didn't know who they were. Okay, sorry, Sensei, continue.
Carry on.
All right. So on Kihon Kata 4, the first move, which so many of us look at, go ahead, do that. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, great. Feels great, doesn't it? Looks good. Oh, you're gonna knock down the building. Do it again. Ha, good. Okay. Knock down the building. Go ahead. Wait, you weren't ready.
No.
No, do it again. Ha.
Oh,
Ha. Now do it the way Sensei's been showing us. I mean, shoot. Sorry. Okay? He just pulled his arm up. No swing. Notice he's just stepping here, boom. And that's what we're doing in Kihon Kata 4, Kihon Kata 4, 1, 4, 5, and every Kusan Kusho. Okay? We're just coming up. All right? Hi, no more. Now, because I don't know if you guys have ever watched. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Sarah. Watched some karate fighters, karate trained people fight in the street. And they have a tendency to fight the way they do kata. Okay, it doesn't work. So we do a henka, we do a modified version so people get used to, I keep looking at the TV instead of looking at the camera. So we do a version called henka where you adapt to so you're moving and you can apply your techniques. So we're gonna do Kihon Kata 1 henka. Let's see, I'll turn this a bit so you can see how these guys do this. And feel free to join in. Kihon Kata 1, yoi, henka. Ich, ni, san, chi, and go. Going back, ichi, ni, san, chi, and back. Yame. Good, thank you. So there's a little bit of modification on Kihon Kata 1. We added something there. Daniel wants to show you. Okay. So if Daniel punched me and I'm stepping back, I do the block and throw that in just for good measure. Ah, is he gonna block it? Let's watch. Here he comes. Punching again. All right. Is he gonna block it? He even knows it's coming. You can't block that. That gives you enough time to follow through and say hello. Okay? So that's Kihon Kata 1. Let's move on to Kihon Kata 4. This is where I gotta look at the camera, not the television. I got the television over here. I keep looking at that and going, man, that's side view. There you are. Okay?
I'll be the camera.
Okay.
Talk to me.
There's some things that we learned about turning on the asphalt. Because you can't, we've been outside for over a year on asphalt. This is only the second day we've got class indoors. So congratulations on joining us when we're indoors. When we go back to the concept, you got to put your back foot in position and in turn. You guys have all seen Sensei Iha teach us that on Kihon Kata 4, Pinan Katas and everything. For 30 years, I've gone, yeah, right. So I put my front foot in position, then spin around on my ball, my foot, right? On asphalt, you leave your knee there, okay? It tears it up. So you got to turn your base foot first. This is what Sensei's been teaching. Come around, up, step, punch. Turn your base foot, come down and up, step, punch. Turn your base foot just a little, turn to the left, come up to the camera, then step, okay? If you're doing sport karate, if you're only blocking a punch, it doesn't matter. But if you wind up in a situation outside of the dojo, you're probably going to be on asphalt or concrete. If you're lucky, it'll be grass. And if you try and do this, you're going to mess your knee up. So you want to go here, okay? And if you watch people in the Ombu Dojo, they do this all the time. They put their base foot first, just like Sensei's been teaching us. An additional reason for that is Zach wants to grab my hand. Okay, I want somebody my size. Here, this way.
This way, yeah.
Yeah, come back this way. All right. A little guy. So he grabs, doesn't matter which hand he grabs. So I come back. I can grab him or not, just do this and come up. Next, I'm going to step forward and punch. Then Hikite grabs one of his arms, his gi, it doesn't matter. Front foot turns. As I turn, my center of gravity, my equilibrium, adjusts towards him so I can move him. Okay? Hi. I thought it was pretty good too. So he grabs me, I come back, step forward, punch. I'm grabbing him. In sport karate, you turn here and then turn your back foot. Doesn't work. If somebody's punching, that's fine. I contend every time you turn, it's a throw. Okay? So, here you are. Everything you do on Kion Kata 4, especially up here, boom, turn, throw, you want your back foot position, come forward. Turn, you're going that way. Oh, here. They didn't see this part. So he grabs a hold, doesn't matter which hand, okay? I step forward, punch. I come in this way towards the camera again. Okay, I step forward 1, 2, 3 times, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Now, how many times have you been told you're turning to go in that direction because somebody's punching you from over there, right? But in Oyo Bunkai, you're told just turn this way. Okay, and that's what I would do. I would turn this way. So if I just punched him, trapped his arm, and I'm turning, must be a throw. You think? Let's see. So I punched him, come around here. Now what happens if he doesn't go down? Okay, I turn, I throw. He didn't fall down, we step forward and punch. Maybe we step forward and throw. Every punch is a throw, is a break. Okay, is a block. Maybe. So we've gone up there, we come back, same thing, come back down here. We're punching. My students suffer through this all the time. So okay, they're all going, oh God, this is boring. Okay, when's he going to show the good stuff? Okay. That's what Zach wants to see too. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to turn 270 degrees because Zach's going to punch at me. No. Okay. So I come up here, I punch. Here. Go ahead, punch. Punch. Here. Okay, stop. Now, maybe he punches. I punch. Here. Okay, now he punches. Wait, boom, boom. Look, I can punch him in the ribs. Use arm, but I want to use his head. It's so much more effective and more fun. He doesn't like it. You do this on the street, the guy goes, that gives you time to walk up to the bar to drink his beer and leave, okay? Before he can get up and recollect his ideas. All right? That's Kion Kata 4. Remember, this is designed for, here you are. This is designed for children. This is basic. Let's do Kion Kata 4. Right? Everybody, Kion Kata 4. I'm going to watch. Yoi. H. D. Sun. Chi. Go. Roku. Seichi. Hach.
Okay.
Ku. Yu. Ichi. Ni. San. Chi. Go. H. Yame. So at the very end, okay, at the beginning I start, go punch, turn, throw, come here, turn, come, 1, 2, 3. Turn this 180 degrees. It feels weird when you first start doing it. But if you think that you're moving another body, then it's the only way you can do it. You can't do it from a distance, okay? It's like judo or aikido. You gotta get close and personal. Turn, come, up, throw. Maybe a throw or a punch, doesn't matter. Turn your back foot, come up, step punch. Turn your back foot just a little bit, come up. 1, 2, 3. Turn your front foot because it becomes your back foot and come up, step punch, turn your back foot, come here, step punch, then come back to middle. When I started a long time ago, I remember it was with Harold, I was doing Kion Kata 4 for a promotion. I was in a motorcycle club. I thought I was cool. I wore my leather jacket with the club letters on the back, under my knee. I mean, I was a bad dude, I thought. Okay. Always carried a knife, sometimes a gun. You know, that sort of thing. Kion got the 4, I was testing, came up, punch. And then it's like, now if anybody knows Harold, at that point, you know, he's sitting up there looking at me, and Alwyn was sitting next to him, and a couple other guys. And Harold came up, and he thrashed me. He just beat the crap out of me. I couldn't do a damn thing. He says, that is so disrespectful what you just did. And he goes, you did everything fine, but then you blew that last move. I go, yeah, it's just the kata. He goes, no. So Daniel wants to show you. Daniel's over here. So I step and punch, right? And it doesn't matter. He can grab me, he cannot grab me, it doesn't matter. You all right? You move more than I expected.
So far.
So he comes here. Oh, now he's grabbing here. I'm going to turn. What? Who knew that last move in your kata is actually a move? Something you can, some way you can modify someone's personality, or at least their attitude for the moment. Okay? So everything we're doing is an attack, a break, or a throw. Every move in karate, you start thinking about your kata. A punch is a block, is a throw. A block is an attack, is a throw. Okay? Doesn't matter which block you do. You do nagashi, it's the same thing. Ah, here it comes, nagashi. It's a throw. Just know how to do it. Ha. Nagashi. Oh, it's attack. And a throw. Okay, hi. That's it for a moment. We'll get you in a minute. So, we take Kihon Kata 4, and we're going to add on to this so we don't get frozen in the moment, and we do Henka style. Every time we punch, we turn. So you're thinking about throwing. First move. Here, punch, throw. Punch, throw. And 1, 2, 3. Here, turn your back foot. Throw. Punch. Throw. Punch. Throw. You all know that kata, so I don't have to repeat that. Okay? So here we go. Kihon Kata 4, Henka. Henka. If you have a turn after your punch, you turn with the count. Kihon Kata 4, Henka, Yoi. Ich. Ni. Son. Chi. Go. Roku. Sichi. Hachi. Go. Do. Ich. Turn. Ni. Son. Yame. I went too fast for you guys who are just learning this. We'll do it again, slower. Okay? I'll watch you instead of watching them. It takes a while to get your body accustomed to turning. It's important that your back foot is here. As soon as I punch, let's see, Daniel's here. As soon as I punch Daniel, and as soon as I turn like this, I'm closer to his center of equilibrium. So I can pull like here, I just twist this way. Okay? It doesn't matter what you do. You can do, okay, Zach. All right. Okay. I want somebody my size. Good. Zach's coming here. All right. So I'm coming in punching. Now I'm just turning, going that way. Okay. Okay. Hi. It's a nice ball. Okay. So everything you're doing, you're getting close to the person. Is here. In judo, I got a black belt in judo, and I kept asking the instructor, when do we start punching? Well, I didn't know they don't punch in judo, okay? Or like Aikido, they come running at you with a hand over, okay? If anybody does that and they don't have a tomahawk in your hand, then you go, Aikido practitioner, go put your hand up like you're gonna hit me. Yeah, hey, whoa, thank you. Okay, all right. So then I figured judo's not gonna do it for me. Oh, so judo, you grab the gi here. You grab this arm, grab me on the gi here, I grab you, and you dance. Okay? Dang, 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 dang. But for a throw, and this is Oboshi, she's here. Okay? I didn't even get my hip into it. I didn't do very good.
Thank you.
I would not have passed my black belt test. Okay? But what happens in judo and aikido, you don't throw from here. You don't have leverage. You gotta get your equilibrium and close the person, and then here. That's better. I might get a yellow belt with that one. Okay? But the important thing is, here. Good. I come up, I punch, I'm getting close to him. Our equilibrium points are almost the same. And at this, here, I'll take his fingers at this point. Watch how he goes with his fingers. Okay? It doesn't matter. Oh, here's another one. Oh, God. He punches. Good. I step forward, I punches. Grab him by the ear.
No.
Okay? Just grab him by the ear. If he's got a bald head like Daniel, stick your finger in his ear.
No.
Okay? He'll go. These guys are getting tired. Okay? So the important thing on your throws, even when you're doing kumite and bunkai, you gotta get close to your opponent. Otherwise it doesn't work. Okay? If you guys know that. There's the Kion Kata 4 Henka one more time. Yes.
Doesn't matter procedure. Is it 1 count for all 3 punches, or is it 3 counts per punch?
Yes. Yeah. 3 punches, 1 count. Okay. When there's 3 punches in a row, it's 1 count. Yoi. Kion Kata 4 Henka. Yoi. H. Knee. Sun. Chi. Turn. Good. H. Turn. Knee. Turn. H. Knee. Tight. Sun. Turn. Remember that last one's a throw too. Yummy. Okay. Last one is a throw. Doesn't matter. Pinan, Kusan, Pinan. Sorry. Basai. Last move is always a throw. Huh. Who knew? Now, am I breaking protocol by showing you guys this stuff? Maybe. this is all stuff Sensei has shown me for the last 40 years. And generally what he does at the end of class, okay, Daniel, stand up. At the end of class, he'll just look at you, go, here, punch. And then he'll come and do something like this and walk away. Okay? And you guys have seen me do it, probably. Okay? He doesn't tell you, people go, hey, Sensei, what was that? Can you do it again? He goes, no, when it's time, you'll understand. All right? I'm starting to understand all this stuff. There's still a lot of stuff I don't understand, but some of this is making sense. So I'm going to pass it on to you, and Roy and Fortunato, you guys are going to play with this and make it better, right? Let's see. The most important thing I want to leave with you is you're not going to be fighting in the dojo to save your life, okay? This is something, frankly, if I did dojo turns in my previous life, I'd be dead. No doubt about it, okay? A couple times. And what saved my life every time was I was able to do this and break an arm or dislocate a leg or throw somebody down, okay? And usually take away a gun, all right? For some reason, I understand. Spies like to get up real close. Foreign agents like to get real close and shoot because it doesn't make much noise. They may even stick the gun in your pocket and walk away. Okay? And you go, hey, he shot himself. All right? That's what Allende did in Chile with a machine gun. Shot himself with a machine gun at 30 yards in the back. I don't know how he did that. That's a trick. But anyhow, that's an official story. So you guys, whether it's a knife or a gun, it's the same thing. But in particular, that people also like to come up close and stab you and walk away. Okay? And you don't feel, if you've been knifed before, you understand, you don't feel the knife unless it hits a nerve. And you get, all he feels is my hand going in, touching his stomach, but he doesn't feel the knife going in, okay? And so he can turn and walk away, and you got blood all over, and suddenly you sink down. I've seen it happen too many times. So what you want to do, if he comes in with a knife, control that knife. I didn't mean to bring up knife fighting or knife self-defense, but you take this over. Oh, maybe stab himself. Okay. There's only a couple things, knife self-defense. That's another story. We'll do that some other time. All right. So everybody knows that did we do Kihon Kata 4 twice? Yeah. Henka twice. Good. Okay. Let's do Naihanchi Nidan. Everybody knows Naihanchi Nidan, right?
Naihanchi Nidan or Pina?
No, let's do Pina Nidan.
Right.
Okay. Pina Nidan seems like a really, in Detroit, we would call the wussy kata, okay? That it didn't have anything to it. It's just you're going through movements and nothing really there. So let's see. Let's do Pina Nidan. Yoy.
Pina Nidan.
H.
Yeah.
Nidan.
Nidan.
Oh, sorry.
Me. Turn. H. Me. Sun. Chi. Go. Roku. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ichi. Me. Sun. Chi. Go. Roku. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. H. Yame. We have a Henka version for this too. In that every time there's a turn after you do a technique, we make a throw, and so you do the move at the same time on the same count. So let's do Pina Nidan Henka. If you don't understand yet, that's okay. Pina Nidan Henka, Yoi. H. Knee. Turn. Sun. Chi. Go. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Good. H. Turn. Knee. Turn. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. H. Knee. Yummy. So that's kind of interesting. Pina Nidan. All right. So if Daniel grabs my hand and I'm doing Pina Nidan, okay, I'm going to step back. Whether I grab him back or just do this, it doesn't matter. Remember, since it says big circle. Oh. If he grabs me with the other hand, same thing. I pull back, come up here. Oh, I get him here. Or, go ahead, come back, hit him here on the foot. He knew it was coming. This is GB 24 and GB 22 if you're into acupressure or acupressure. What happens if I hit him here with a hammer hand? He just sinks down. It zaps your energy, okay? You may get knocked out. It depends. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so I come up here, step forward, punch. Now you punch. We're punching high in the hanchi, or in the Pina Nidan, right? We're punching at the neck. Okay, so if we're punching at the neck, next move I contend is a throw. I can turn his arm and do this. Okay, on his arm, which is fine. Let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, up here. Okay. Or, which is even more fun, I grab him up here in the back of the head. If I grab him at the neck, he can resist. Okay, first I'm going to turn a sport karate. I'm going to pull my foot back and spin around, and it doesn't work. Okay, good shit. Okay. So I got him at the neck. I'm going to turn my base foot, grab him at the neck, turn. Oh, you let me do it. Okay. So I'm going to come up here. I've got him at the neck. He's going to resist now so that I can't throw him. Turn my foot, and now he's still being, come on. He's a military guy. He doesn't let me do this stuff. He resists. Come up here. I get here on the neck. I'm going to turn and throw him. Doesn't work. As soon as my hand moves up to his hairline, above his hairline, watch what happens. That sucks. Okay? So the secret is grab at the hair. You don't have any muscles to hold this up. Oh, Matt, come. Oh. Matt's my size. He's just stronger. Okay? So Matt punches. I step forward. I punch him in the neck. I grab him at the neck. I'm going to turn. My base foot turns. He's going to resist. Resist. Doesn't work. Now, try and resist. Moving my hand up to his hair. Okay? Bend your head down so I can see where I put that. Okay? This is where his hair is. What happens? Go ahead. Come back up. Okay, you're going to resist. Up. He did. He's pretty strong. He knew it was coming. You all right? I'm good. Okay. I'll have to work with him on that. Usually, most people have no idea you're going to do that, so you can take them by surprise. Okay? And that's the idea. So we've done this. Come, turn, zap. So instead of grabbing, maybe Zach punches. Okay. Oh, here I get GB 20, 22 or 24, doesn't matter, right? Step forward, punch, and here. All right. Now comes the fun part. He punches, so I'm here, right? And I turn, he punches and go up. He punches high, and punches again. Okay, in fact, I want to come up here. At this point, it doesn't work real well with somebody who's real tall. Okay. So with Klaus, it wouldn't work real well. Klaus is just too tall for me. Okay, but with Daniel, he'd be fine. Okay, so I come up here and I'm big. I think he's out balanced. What do you think?
Yeah.
Turn. Ah, look at that. That was fun. So what am I doing? Block. Whoop, I'm here. Right? I turn. Punch. Whoop. Here. And I go. Agyuki. 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 Any one of those can be an arm block, a break, or if you turn, a throw. Okay? That's what you want. And then when you're, another thing. So I've gone up here, turn, throw, step, punch. I think we've seen that before. I used Daniel this time. He's going, God, how come Matt or Justin are here? So he punches, I come up here, right? I don't have to do anymore. My Hikite's got his arm, okay? I'm not pulling it back empty. I got a hold of him. My front foot, which becomes my base foot, turns 180 degrees. He's up here. He's stretched out. Can you see on camera?
Just barely.
Other way.
There you go.
This
Go
way?
back. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There you go.
There, he's kind of stretched out.
Uh-huh.
I turn my base foot. I'm going to do a down block, right? Get on my eyes. Hi. I let him go, but you can hold on to that arm, pull it up, and break it. What, see? No, okay. No one ever takes me up on it. All right. At the end, so I want you here. There's different things you can do here. I can tell you come up here and you turn and you do a throw. Okay? And it's like any other throw. But maybe he does a front kick. And I come in and I go, boom! Hit him in the Netherlands. Or hit him in the inner thigh and grab the Netherlands. And then turn. Okay? Whoa! We did a demonstration in front of Miyahira at MSU. That was over 20 years ago. It's over 25 years ago. And we were doing an application here on Kinanidan. And Daniel did a right kick. I went here. Zach was over here. You go ahead, Daniel. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Zach kicked and I blocked that. No, that's Daniel. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. And I came forward and grabbed the inside of the guy's gi and pulled it out. And he went, ooh, and I dropped 2 walnuts on the ground. Mia here says the best demonstration he's ever seen. Okay? And the other guys walked around like this for a couple of minutes, okay? So just something to keep in mind if you do a demonstration on this, Roy. Okay. Let's do Pinan Nida one more time. Think about throws. Think about this. You're either, Daniel's punching, so I'm either turning the hand this way. If his hand is like this, his arm bends, which is okay. And then I can come in and hit him here, okay? And that works. Or if I turn so his elbow is down, then I can dislocate his shoulder. Whoop. Can you see how his feet come off the ground? If your training partner's feet come off the ground, you figure you're doing okay, all right? At this point, I can just turn anyway, and he's going down. All right? So, Kinan, Nidan, Henka. So think about throwing when you turn. Okay? Kinan, Nidan, Yoi. H, Ni, Sun, Chi, turn. H, 1, 2, 3, throw. H, throw. Ni, throw. Sun, 1, 2, 3, turn. H, turn. Knee, back. Yummy. Okay. So far, any questions? This either was a confused bunch of mumbo jumbo or everybody understood it perfectly. I suspect it's probably more mumbo jumbo. And that's okay. As I'm a real quick learner, and Sensei showed me stuff in 1979, 1980. 4 decades later, I'm starting to understand what the hell he meant. Okay, so most of you will learn quicker than I do. I have to repeat my mistakes about 20 or 30 times to make sure that they're absolutely wrong before I get the right move. All right. Let's do Kumite 1. Everybody knows Kumite 1. Okay? So, I'm going to attack you guys, and you guys too, you're going to defend. I'm attacking right side. So you guys are going to step back left, blocking with your right hand. Right? Kumite 1. Here we go. Ichi. Knee. Sun. And punch. Good. All right, now you guys are going to punch me. Okay? Ichi. Knee. Sun. Punch. Yeah. Oh, boy, that was good. Okay, no count. I'm just going to say Hajime, you're going to do it. I'm attacking. Here we go. Hajime. Good. You guys are attacking me. Hajime. Ah, okay. Kumite 1 is just a wonderful, wonderful kumite. I love it. But if you've ever been in a situation where somebody's attacking you, you know, in order to take advantage of that person, if Daniel's punching me, and if I'm just on defensive, okay, he may beat me. He probably will. He's younger, stronger, faster. I'm prettier, but okay. So what if I do this? Oh. Same moves, but I'm taking the advantage away from say here, I'm on the defensive, defensive. Okay? Let's change it. He's on offensive, I'm on defensive. Oh, I'm on offensive. I hate being on the defensive. I don't like blocks. I like to change them into attacks. Okay, so how's that go? We'll go slow. Here, Kion kata 2. Strike to the neck. What happens when you hit somebody in the neck? You ever been hit in the neck? What do? Okay, almost guaranteed unless you miss. Watch. Next move. Kumite, we do high, low. I threw this in just because it's fun. I got a hold of his arm. I don't have to. Step behind. And here I can break his arm too. So. Okay. So let's do this. Kumite 2 Henka, 1 by 1. I'm going to step punch. You guys are going to step back and block. H. You guys are going to step forward, hit me in the neck. H. You guys are going to step forward, hit me underneath the chin, in the groin, punch the midsection, step behind, and throw. Ah. If your mind rebels because you're so used to doing, it's okay. It's okay. And how long did it take you guys to pick this up?
I still don't get it.
Still working on it.
Okay, and you've been doing it for,
A year.
Since
Yeah.
COVID started.
yeah, since the pandemic, okay? We had to do something to keep people interested in the pandemic, so we started doing this. So, one by one, I'm gonna step punch, you're gonna step back, right, block, left, each. You're gonna step forward, do uche uke, hit me in the neck. Oh! Now you're gonna step forward, do agi uke underneath the chin. Do geian barai to my groin. Hey, careful. There's live down there. There's live ammunition. Okay, now you punch, step behind, and step. There you go, and throw. Yeah. Ah, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
I know it makes sense to you guys because you've been doing it for a year. To you guys, does it make sense? If anybody has problems,
I got thumbs up from Doug.
all right.
Thumbs up.
Here we go, one more time. No count. I'm just gonna say Hajime. I'm attacking. Hajime. Yeah, in this case, since I stepped this way, you step behind. Yeah. So, yeah, good. This is like on Kihon Kata or Kumite 6. You know, sometimes the guy doesn't, or your opponent, your training partner steps back incorrectly. What you don't want to do in your black belt test is if you're gonna do front kick, turn, back kick, high, low, punch, step through. Hey, you stepped wrong. No, you can't do that. It doesn't matter how the person has his feet. So if I come up here, hit him, okay? So, oh, that's all right. So we would say, oh, his feet are wrong, okay? I saw 2 people do this in testing, okay? In 40 years, I've seen 2 people do this, only 2. They did not pass, okay? Because what you do, you come through and throw. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I come up and I do this, you switch your feet, okay? And I just come through here, hey, it doesn't matter. They still go down, okay? So something to keep in mind. Kumite 1, one more time. No count, here it comes. 8. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody want to do that to Fortunato or Sensei Roy? Oh man, you got good students. If I volunteered that to my students, they'd be all over it. Yeah, oh, you see, there you go. Somebody my side. I was hoping we would get to the Hachi Shodan, but it's not going to happen. That is probably, it isn't probably, it is my favorite kata by far. So Zach is going to come, and I'm standing here. You imagine I'm in Detroit, I'm at home, I'm standing in front of the pool hall being cool, and this dude out of nowhere just comes up and punches me, okay? And I was gentle here. You hit him on the chin, drive his neck that way, okay? Then you come up and say, hello, and then you put him in the neck hold, brace,
Choke
neck,
hold.
what do you call it?
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Guillotine, you got a guillotine now. So I pull him down, tighten him up. Next move, I got his head trapped to my ribs. Can you see? Now, in kata it says do down block, right? But there's nothing to block, so I just take his shoulders and rip him across while keep his head pinned, and he's suddenly thinking he's an owl because his head doesn't turn on. I'm like, hey, punch him just for good measure. Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
You want to do it again?
yeah. What if he punches the other hand? Oh, whoa. Look at this, I just don't even, it's not as much fun. But same effect. One more thing, he comes and punches, and I should point this out. I come this way, pull him in, elbow, soften him up. Here's another headlock. Okay, you cannot resist that. You go down. This is When I started, before most of you were born, I was told I had to learn the Kihon katas. This one we were under Yamashita. So I only did 3 Kihon katas. Because Kihon kata 4 and 5 were what Kuskuma came up with. So only Kuskuma students do Kihon kata 5. So you'll see Uema's Shuboyashi, they do it, and Sensei Iha students do it. And people who train with Sensei Iha. So Shiroma and Nakasone, they do Kihon kata 4, 5, and Miyasato in Argentina. Kihon kata 6, that's Iha and Miyasato came up with that. It was a wonderful kata. But anyhow, I was told I had to learn Kihon kata 1, 2, 3 before I could have the honor of learning. No, that's not it. No. And then I had to learn the 3 Nahanchi katas, 1, 2, and 3, before to show that I was really wanting to learn karate, before they would show me the Pinan katas. Why? The Pinan katas were designed for kids. Nahanchi katas are fighting katas. So your challenge, my challenge to you, the next time we're at NTS or someplace, show me how you've adapted fighting techniques out of your Nahanchi katas, all right? So next move on Nahanchi, I've come down, I've punched across, thrown a person. Now, I'll come from this direction so you can see. Daniel grabs my shoulder. Grab with the other hand. You're blocking the camera.
Blocking the camera, yeah.
Yeah. Okay? So I'm here. One thing. This move. This is a wonderful wing, chicken wing block. You can't do anything with it except spread some air around. Okay? You can't do a damn thing with it. You got it. Sensei always says, connect your elbow. And I say, connect your elbow, bisect the elbow, and everybody still do a chicken wing. Then Denise says, turn your palm up. Suddenly your elbow is connected. You go, oh. So now we all know, turn your palm up anytime you're doing this, and you can engage your hips. All right, so Daniel's here. I'm going to turn my palm up, and I don't want to knock this off. A lot of times you go, knock it off and start. No, you don't want to do that. You want to keep it close. You want to activate this. If I've got this, I'm hitting the inside of his arm, he's thinking about that, going, hey, what's going on? Next move, right? We're doing this, right? Correct? Right. Here. Whoa. That was fun. So he grabs me again. Here, 1, 2. I get to hit him. This time, I'm going that way. Doesn't matter. Okay? There's more stuff. Once you learn pressure points and your joint locks, you discover there's a lot of kill shots in the Hanchi. Okay? And if you find some, let me know. All right? We'll see. I love it. I love it. Remember, Choki Motobu, in his style of karate, he teaches Nahanchi Shodan, or he taught Nahanchi Shodan, Nahanchi Nidan, and Shinto. He did a couple others. But those were his 3 kata for his style, because those were good for fighting. Okay? And he was, according to everything I read, he was like a fighter bar none. So, if he was doing this with Nahanchi, oh, okay, next move. So maybe I did this. Yeah, went here. Maybe Daniel didn't fall. And I come here and I grab him into a headlock again. Okay? Let's start from the beginning. Come at an angle. Yeah. Yeah, good. They see you high. Come punch. Boom, boom. If you know pressure point theory, you know a strike to the neck with your knuckles, your odds are you're going to get one of the pressure points is going to knock him out. If you don't, it's okay. You're trained to keep going. Spin his head around, just like in a cartoon. Take your forearm, hit him right in the Adam's apple. If you're fighting a guy and he doesn't have an Adam's apple, it's not a guy. hit him in the back of the neck, bring him down, throw him, boom. Okay? Now it doesn't matter, he's gonna grab me, punch me, it doesn't matter. I come up here, boom, strike, come here, boom, go this way. Come here, go here. Now, I've got him in a headlock. What's the next move? Right? So in order to make that happen, his head is trapped against my ribs. I'm just gonna punch with my left hand, I'm gonna pull his shoulder. He's gonna go see a chiropractor for about 3 weeks when I get done. Okay? Or I can come here and mess him up. Or I can grab the inside of his karate gi and come across. Okay? Oh, my ribs got in the way of his head, so his head can't come across. Okay? Gee, that sucks, doesn't it? And there's more. The important thing to remember is when you're doing this with me, don't grab the hair on my chest. Okay, people have done that so much. I'm almost, they grab me by hair up here, and same thing happened my chest. I only, I pulled another one. Gee. Okay, so don't be easy on my chest. All right. Our time is up. I've had fun. Fortunato, Roy, you guys have anything? Any questions, issues, concerns?
I'll just bring it up here. Does anybody have any questions? I kind of think it was like we're just watching and learning some inside applications, but does anybody have any questions at all for Sensei Roberto? Oh, it comes Sensei Klaus.
Yes, the punches to the neck, right? Not everybody is the same size, all right? I'm questioning, will the shuto with the strike right here at the bone, will that be just as effective?
Yeah, absolutely. Watch, I hit him in the neck and then his neck. They said no. But yeah, it worked. The problem is, if Zach is here, now you're concerned, you're so tall, Klaus, that you don't need to worry about that, a bigger guy, okay? Well, maybe you run into an NFL player or Zidane, the defenseman. Who's he playing for now? He was Pittsburgh, but is he with Washington?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Anyhow, so if you get a bigger guy, it's real easy. If you get a littler person, Yelena, she's been hiding the whole time. She go, oh! Now, Yelena and I are almost the same size. But if she crouches down, I can still come down here. Okay, good. Remember, Pinanidan, you're coming here and here. One of the things you could be doing, you've turned here. Come here. Okay, key punches. All right. Pinanidan. I'm coming up at the end. I'm coming up here. I'm turning. He's down here. He's gonna get up. Hup! It still works. Okay, you get 2 shots at the neck if the first one doesn't get in. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you, Sensei.
You're welcome. My pleasure. More questions? If this went way over your head, or if it was just boring as hell, that's okay. Watch it again. It's taken me 30 and 40 years to figure out what Sensei's been telling me all along. Percussion karate is great. The idea, as we're just watching Taka put up a thing with Nakasone in the Karate Kaikan, and the idea is 1 punch, 1 kill. Okay, that's great. Beautiful concept. When I was fighting tournaments, people hit me a couple of times, I get angry and go, damn, I'm just gonna kill them. Okay, I didn't kill anybody. not with that. Okay. Now you come up, you hit somebody. If somebody's standing there like this, hit me, you might mess them up, knock the wind out, go down. Odds are you're not going to kill them. Okay. I've done a lot of kill shots in real life, and that didn't work. Okay, you got to do some other stuff. So you're going to wind up doing more than just punching, like more than just percussion, punching and kicking. Police statistics, okay, you can argue this is U.S. police statistics and not Canadian police statistics, okay? For a while, I worked with the London Police Department, and they kept pointing out to me, no, you're coming from Detroit, it's a completely different world. We have 2 homicides a year, you had 350 last year. Yeah, why is that? They go, because Canadians are nice people. Okay. And I think it's true. Canadians will get in a fight, then they'll go drink a beer, you know? Americans get in a fight and they go home and get their gun, all right? So I was going someplace important with that, but I lost it. One punch, one kill. Police statistics state that over 85% of the first moves of a violent confrontation is a grab, a push, or a pull, okay? In Detroit, I've seen 2nd and 3rd degree black belts where somebody grabs you and they push him away and get in a fighting position. You've already lost. You've already lost. If the guy grabs you, okay, you can do Kion Kata 4, just pull this up. He's going to grab tighter. He's not going to let go. Go ahead. Kill shot, boom. Okay? He won't die because his chest is at an angle. But you can turn and then throw him. That's all right. And then you can come in and punch him. Okay? All right, Domo. I hope this makes sense. I know I had to ponder it for decades, some of this stuff, before it made sense after what Sensei showed me. And my goal is that you don't have to wait 3 and 4 decades to figure out what Sensei's teaching. Okay? You shouldn't have to wait. Now, I may be wrong. Sensei may pop me on the head for doing that, but that's my philosophy. That's what all these guys know. Some of them are military, some of them work in defense operations or security operations. Some of these people have to know this. It isn't, oh, this is nice in case you need it. No, some of these guys need it, okay? Some of my students get into some tight situations. And they said they've gotten out of it because they've learned these applications that Sensei's taught me. So that's my goal, to share what Sensei's taught me. Okay? I don't see anybody asleep, so.
Well, Sensei Roy, would you like to have some final words?
Sure. I just want to take a moment to thank Kiyoshi Roberto for sharing some of this knowledge with us. And you should take note of the fact that he only did Kihons. So can you imagine if we had had a seminar with him where he actually got up to the Pasais or the Kusankus and some techniques from there? But as we all know, Iha Sensei says, Kihon, most important, right? So Kiyoshi Roberto, thank you and your students for sharing this knowledge with us. And we sure hope that we can get an in-person NTS again, and you will do a session and we can and actually practice one-on-one. That would be awesome. I want to thank Fortunato as well. You know, he is the poster child for friendship and cooperation during COVID. He has arranged and used Zoom to bring all of us some of this great teaching that we would not normally have had an opportunity to have access to. So thank you, Fortune, and your group for organizing all of these different seminars. Really appreciate it. So thank you all.
Thank you. And I just want to add, you know, we had Sensei Paul Snyder do a seminar for us, and it's always interesting to hear people's analogies. The one he was using was be like an escalator instead of going up and down. And the one that sticks with me for you is hit him in the Netherlands.
Word.
I'm sure, you know, my wife and I like to travel. We haven't been there yet, but when we go there, that's what I'll be thinking. Okay, we'll do a bow out. Good, skate.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sensei Roberto, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Take
I
care,
hope I
guys. Good
I
to
hope I
see you.
didn't bore you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei.
Awesome session. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei.
Okay.
Good night.
Right.
All right.